Hi guys, it's Erik-Weisz with another picking video. This time I have the Kaba experT with 16 pins. This is a multi-pin count lock that can have up to 22. As I said, this one has 16. And since I have already picked this, I can already show you the guts. And as you can see, these 16 pins are arranged in 4 rows. The first one has 5 pins, the second only 1, the third has 4, and the fourth has 6 pins. So making a total of 16 pins. You will maybe wonder that the picking takes only 5 minutes, but this is the result of long practice, and it took me many hours to get that fast. So let's go on. And let me show you how picking and cutting worked. See you in a second. Okay, the Kaba experT is now in the vise. Let's start picking. For tensioning, I use this standard tensioner that fits perfectly into the keyway. And for picking, I use this A-cup pick from Moki and Yabende. And both together, it's the medium-sized one, both together seem to work quite well in this lock. And that's, picking is basically going through the lines and looking for little clicks, and many of them. And then finally, hopefully, the lock will open. Normally the pins on the left side bind first, so I'll try that first. Let's click from here. Sometimes also on the right. Feel some binders on the right and on the left now. This initial stage. Basically, I go for the left side. That was the last pin in the left top row. Now to the right side. Always have to play with tension a bit. Back to the left side. But currently no binders here. First with no binding. Now there are some clicks on the right side. Right side feels good. Left side feels good, I mean. And there we go. That was quite fast, about 5 minutes. So let's go on and gut this thing, which will probably be the harder part, I think. First of all, I have to take the self-contained core out of the shell. Close it up again and pull it out. I can put the shell aside. And yeah, I modified this a bit so that the outer shell can slide out easier, but I will fix that so that it does not slide out accidentally. Just screw a little screw in, and so both parts are fixed together again. So let's take the key out. And yeah, now the hard part begins. I made a custom tensioner for this one. That should fit exactly, but first of all we have to remove the clip. That's easy. Pinning tray. Whew. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. That's why I'm shaking a bit. So let's try that. And now I have to be careful because not all of the slots are equipped. So I may not turn this too far, but only a bit. And then hopefully this will slide out. Oof, that was the first part. Feels quite okay. And then let's take this. Follow, it's a bit stuck in the core. So now let's put that aside for now. And core holder. Oops. And one pin was lost already. Here it is. Let's see where it belongs. And then we start with the first row. There it is. And that's the space where it must have been. Oops, I'm shaking, really. So we see in the first row, that's the first row, I counted clockwise from bottom left to top left, to bottom right. That's the first one. It has 5 pins, as one can see here. The next one has only the last of 6, and then we have 4 of the third row, and 6 in the last row, making 16 together. And I will start putting them out in the first row, starting with the last one, the 5th, and I put it in the pinning tray just as it is arranged in the log. So this is the 5th one here, the 4th one, the 3rd one, and the 2nd one, and the 1st one. Oops, hopefully. There it is. And then the 2nd row, this is easy, there's only the 6th one. Should be here. And the 3rd row we have the number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And number 1. And the last row, I can pull the key out maybe. Number 6. 5. 4. No, 3. No, that's 4, sorry. I'll start from the beginning. Number 1. Oops. Number 2. And number 3. So these are all. Oops. And the core, yeah, nothing special about it. Just these holes where the pins get in. No counter milling, also not enough room for that, probably. Put that here. Okay, I will arrange those pins already a bit. Oh, I'm really shaking. Sorry for that. Maybe I get less nervous and the video goes on. But this was really a hard lock, and I've been practicing and rearranging many hours, and the last assembly took me one evening and was very hard. So, but we got that far. And now take a look at the outer part. Remove the screw now, and I will first remove the springs, sliding that out. Hopefully it works as it did in the past. Yeah, I can show you something later concerning the outer shell. I will just slide this out and let the the springs drop on the table. Have to be a bit careful that the follower doesn't slide out. It's more convenient to remove the springs first, and then the, oops, there they are, and then the pins. I hope the pins don't drop out. There we go. Now, to avoid that the pins slide out, I have prepared some tape, and I will tape them here so that we can work on one row after the other. Wow, that's really bad. So where's the last one here? And another one. So, oops. Whew, that should be the difficult part. So we put the springs aside for now and concentrate on the pins. Again, I start with the first row, bottom left, and yeah, that's a bit crazy with that follower. Okay, that's no, it's difficult. How can I do that? Let's try it the other way. Oh, there's number one. There's number two. Number three. 4. And 5 and 6. Oh no, I'm sorry. I started with the last row because now I'm a bit confused. Sorry. This doesn't want to. Okay, I leave that in for now and rearrange them. That was number 1 of row 6. There's no more reason to be nervous now because everything will be all right. It will take some time, but now I think nothing or too bad can happen. By the way, there are 4 sizes of these driver pins, 4 different lengths, and it's very crucial not to mix them up, because otherwise this outer shell will fit, but the key will no longer fit in the lock. By the way, this is the outer shell that I could easily remove because I have modified it a little. I just grinded these holes a bit so that which normally hold them in the inner cylinder. And now they can slide out. This can slide out easily, which, as you can see, eases the cutting process. Okay, I'll go on to the. Okay, I'm go on this way. So this is the 3rd row, and this is the 1st pin. So yeah, okay. Also, now the pins in the 6th in the last row are mixed up. This is pin 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is the last one from the 4th row, and number 4 should also come. Okay, we do it like as this last time. We leave it in and go on to the top left row where only one is pin. So this is number 6. And now for the bottom left row, is number 5. Doesn't want to. Then number 1. Oh, number 1 and 2. Let's see. I think they may be easy, maybe similar. Number 4. Number 3. No, number 3. And now we have only 2 left. And that's the missing from here. And the last of the first row, this one. So now I have the drivers in the last row in the wrong or in the wrong direction, but I can fix that later. Don't think it's necessary to do that now. Okay. Then let's arrange this a bit. This doesn't want to. Maybe I can just add the springs and so that you can see that there are all of them, hopefully. Maybe one sprung away, but I will find it. Oh, these are really small and really difficult to handle, my dear. One. Good that it's only 16 pins, so it's going to be a bit faster. Okay, I think that's sufficient. What's going on? I think this is not the best table for something like that. And as I suspected, one appears to be gone astray. No, but here it is. I found it. Oops. No. So here we are. Okay, I think I could arrange this a bit more, but I don't think it's necessary. As you can see that all the parts are there, and maybe having a look at this core part. No counter milling, only the holes for the pins, and yeah, no modification from my side. The only thing that I modified was to do some make threading here for inserting screws, but this doesn't affect the operation of the lock. So we have this part, and we have the outer shell, also standard except from the little grinding here. And so this is the Kaba experT with 16 pins, picked and gutted. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye bye. Maybe close up of the pins. These are the left rows and these are the right rows. I think the shapes of the pins are known, and there are some spoolish pins, and also most of the drivers, as I said, are T-pins, so that you have to pick them several times. And yeah, it's a very challenging and very fun to pick lock actually, but it's also very rewarding because you feel the progress, and yeah, it's really fun to pick that. Thank you for watching again. Bye bye.